Shall we play a game?
Of course we shall, and here we are on Zeke373 Gaming, well, Zeke373 on Twitch, Zeke373 Gaming on YouTube, and we are getting ready to stream the history of Star Wars, or what I mean by that is the pre-movies, pre-SWOTOR. We're going to be playing KOTOR. Now, we've cut through this part of the game, so I have the sound off. Well, first of all, I have the sound off on everything. Let me put the Elgato in. Let me open up the PC audio, and then I have the cinematics turned off because I don't want copyright claims on the audio, because that happens. Because, well, LucasArts and then also Disney. So, and let's get the music back up.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Do I put volume up on this? I actually do have volume up on this. Alright.
I'm Trask Ulgo, ensign with the Republic fleet.
There we go. So how's everybody doing today? I had a fun day at work, and I found out that we're not doing our Veterans Talk Working Hour with Damar this week. So we will be doing that next week over at AT2 Productions channel on YouTube. So
Bastel is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really, but she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the
So this game, for those of you that don't know, is the pinnacle of Star Wars RPG games that was developed for the Xbox originally, way back in 2003, I believe, for this game. Or was it 2004? Either way, it was Game of the Year 2003 or 2004. So, and yeah, so this is the story of Revan. So we're gonna play through this. Then after I'm done playing through this, we're also gonna play through on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
And you'll figure out the history. I will play all the cutscenes. You know what? As a matter of fact, once I'm done with this, I will re-enable the audio. I'll just take the hit on the claims or edit them out as need be, because some of the movies actually contain dialogue that needs to happen. So, all right. So, graphics, sounds, movie. All right. And we're going to save this game. Oh god, I don't even know where to start. Yeah, I'm going to delete. Crap, which ones? Then we will save a new slot. Okay, so slot 7. Alright. It sucks that I can't have the blaster and the sword. But, alright. Oh, let's see.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Duh.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the
All right.
override codes. You'll have to use me to...
Oh. There we go. Remember which buttons equaled what on the original
Now that the door's
controller.
open, you better take the lead again.
This is Carthonasi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have
Oh, and
to
yes, I am playing this on the Xbox, obviously, but
There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message
it's
to
because
Electronic
I don't like the
Journal.
layout on the computer when I try to put it in here. So, yeah. That, and I also have the cheats enabled on the PC version because, well,
That door is
I have beaten the game so many times on PC and on Xbox that it's like, yeah, whatever.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Wow, you suck. I really suck at this, don't I? No. Oh. Remains. There we go. Ooh, credits. Anything over here? No. As with all MMOs, look, or MMOs, any RPG, RPGs, role-playing games, make sure that you check out corpses everywhere. Make sure that you check them out, see what kind of stuff's hidden there. I should heal myself here soon. Alright, so we're going to go in and switch out to the combat suit, long sword, and short sword. There we go. So my goal is to get through the Endar Spire in maybe the first quarter of Terrace. We'll see. Come on, don't get yourself killed. And if a body fades, but there's remains, it's the little satchels here. So I know there's nothing over here, but like I said, my own advice, check everything. Check everything. Parts file. There we go. Sounds like some lightsabers. I'm not gonna care too much about Trask, because, well, we'll leave that.
We better stay back. All we do is get in the way. That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
Adhesive grenades are nice, but you don't want to use them up too quickly. Whoop. Ooh, vibration cell. Like, I kind of already know what I'm gonna get in these. I've played this game that much. But it is nice to see what I'm getting. Like, while I level up, I'm not gonna...
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Alright, so there's nothing... While I level up, the game pauses, so I could have done that in... Alright, so we want to up our demolition, up our awareness, and get some treat injury. Critical strike. There we go. Oh yeah, blaster pistol. Always make sure. Oh hey,
Something behind here.
how's it going, DeQuack?
I'll try to hold him off. You get to the
The
escape
combat's
pods.
not
Go.
too difficult. Which version of the game are you playing? Are you playing it on an Xbox or are you playing it on PC? I suppose that's the better question. And you can also play this game on PC with a controller. Okay. Well, good luck letting Microsoft letting that happen. This game originally came out all the way back on the original Xbox, so
Escape pod is away. You're the last surviving
Yeah.
creature on the Endar Spire. No, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
alright, so gonna save here really quick. Save a second slot. I was yeah, but that was put out originally as a PC game and then Xbox as well. So there we go. Should be able to. I'll have to test it out and try it. I haven't played on the PC in a while. But I don't see why you shouldn't be able to. I keep hitting the wrong button.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid.
Hey, Oz, how's it going?
Repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes.
You do get to control the other characters when you have them.
Systems against the Sith.
I just let them kind of do their own thing because it's easier that way. And now I'm just gonna let him go do his thing. Yep, that's pretty much the reason why. Any other? Nope. Okay. So we're done with the Endar Spire section.
Just in time. There's only one active. I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last two crew members left in the Endar.
I don't know how long I'm going to play for today. I'm going to try and get through a good chunk of this.
Stick around here and get shot
Like,
by the Sith.
probably about a quarter to half of Terrace. But we'll see how it goes. There are a couple of things I want to work on. One of which is a scene transition from it is definitely a good story for this because it sets up the events of Star Wars: The Old Republic MMORPG and gives you history of Revan for when you get to the Revan expansion in that game. So I haven't read it either. I don't even have the books, so nothing wrong with reading Warhammer. That's a great
Good to see you up.
great universe in and of itself.
You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
You should check out my friend's channel, AT2 Productions, over on YouTube. Generally we do a weekly sci-fi podcast called Kanar with Damar over there.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt.
That's kind of what we discussed. One week is Star Trek, and then the next week is generally general sci-fi or specific other sci-fi property. So
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now.
and yes,
I'm gonna help you out.
AT2 loves Warhammer.
Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine.
All right.
Even more spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. It's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Definitely is. Definitely is.
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the
If
whole
only
Republic
you
war.
knew.
The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire, and set an ambush for
I have a bad feeling about this.
Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have
Come
to
on.
find her.
Open up. All right. Yes, this does take place in the Old Republic. This is about 300 years before the events of Star Wars: The Old Republic MMORPG that I usually play on here. So,
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire...
in a galaxy far away.
She never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
All right.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malik's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. And if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers.
Well, duh.
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. The Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go
There we
there
go.
and get ourselves killed. I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be. Everything I know about Malik is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malik became...
So what you been up to today, Ozzy? Or actually, I think it's just starting your morning, isn't it?
Just like Revan was. Experience
Yeah.
has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic
Just starting your morning.
Malik and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster. Malik and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side.
Well, it's Sunday, so if it's 10 a.m., then that means it's,
They formed an
Still,
army of ex-Republic
the start of the day.
Jedi who were falling to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malik just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds. I hope you're right, but the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope. Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base.
All
We'll
right.
probably get some equipment and
Come on.
supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't...
What do you mean?
anything
It's
stupid,
nice and sunny here in the
that
proper
apartment,
hemisphere.
looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
All right. And save game. Are you sure you really want summer back? Because, I mean, wasn't half your country on fire last summer?
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Well, at least you guys haven't had to fight an emu war yet, so I suppose that'll be next summer, right?
That's how we
Or is it the koalas next?
aliens. Now the rest
I know those guys could be the nasty little buggers.
lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
Oh, yeah, but the koalas have the dingoes, so... And I know the platypi are trying to, you know, stay out of this one. Let's see. Can't get that yet. Toughness. Suppose I should do that. We'll do that. Now comes the fun part.
On it. It's open.
Oh, she's not gonna want to talk to us just yet. I've got to get my persuade up, so we're gonna go back the other way. Oh, there's a backpack. Gotta get that stuff. Last rifle, frag grenade. Okay. Don't have to talk to the janitor, but he does have some information you might want eventually.
What? On it. It's open.
Ooh, wow, 9 whole credits. But this is a backwater world, so.
On it. It's open.
Three whole credits. Alright, so this is the way out. And I go to great lengths not to talk to that shield guy.
Yes?
Alright. Alright. Come on. And I'm gonna get over here and it's gonna make me stop and talk to Karth. Betcha. Oh, really? Usually it does. Let's talk to Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. This is one of my ship orders. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed. I didn't. No, it's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action.
Yeah. He's got some trust issues.
If you have more questions, ask them later.
Hello there. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know? I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulture gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with Black Vulcars now. Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand? Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other. Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the upper city. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the lower city. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there. Good day to you then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Alright, let's get some supplies now.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection of supplies in all of Terrace. You interested in seeing what I have in stock? Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Uh-huh, sure you do. Sure. Alright. How much do I have? Alright, let's see. Sell list. Sell you. Sell one of you. Sell two of you. Sell you because nobody's going to use you. Go back to buy list. And you'll see why I want to. Here. And we're going to go over here. There we go. See, I don't get why this is like... I can't use it. I think the intention was to have it there like the lore objects in Star Wars The Old Republic. And it just never became a part of the game. I'm not gonna worry about Pazak yet.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
Yeah.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force. I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. We can make this job pretty lonely. You're an off-worlder. I figured you'd be even more angry being stuck on a foreign planet and all. Save the sympathetic, but I don't want to...
Oh, don't worry. I'll come back and talk to you.
Again? It's okay. I might have overreacted a bit. Can you blame me? Everywhere I... Save the sympathetic best, but I don't want to fill out...
Oh, come on.
Back again? It's okay. Save the sympathetic best friend act.
Alright, so we'll just have to wait. Yeah, don't care about you. Let's talk to her.
Where did you get those? Why is the hell? How dare you speak to me?
Oh yeah.
Do I know you? No. I keep poor folk. Are you our waiter? Do I know you? No. Then why
What a brat.
enjoy my drink in peace. And I won't have to run you no question. Who dresses you? Looks like you crawled up here from the lower sea.
Wow.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gerlon Two-Finger. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
Yeah, about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner,
Gerlon Two Fingers. And who does the voice of Gerlon? I wonder who does the voice of the ring announcer, actually. So, James Horan does the voice of Rickard Lusoff and Gerlon Two Fingers. Some of these voices you'll recognize, others you won't. Oh, it looks like the announcer's not even
I love watching ice in the ring. Is there anything more exciting than a woman who's armed and dangerous?
What a pig. Alright. Alright, let's get down here. Ah.
Twitch is my favorite. He's
Wild. Twitch. Twitch. First aid. One med pack.
What are you looking at, fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me? I'm Deadeye Duncan, the number 5 ranked duelist in this cantina. You must have seen me in the dueling chambers, right? 5. But it's an elite group, okay? It's not like just anyone can step into the dueling chamber. Well, actually, anyone can, but not many do. Big talk. Go speak with the Hut in the corner to back it up. He's the duel organizer. I'll look forward to our match. Fresh meat is just what I need to end my losing streak.
Yeah, the problem is your losing streak's gonna go on and on. It's like the song that never ends.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into... Good to see some new blood in the fight game. Things have gotten pretty stale around here lately. If you're serious about this, go talk to Azure the Hut. He's the duel organizer. He'll probably start a rookie like you out against Duncan.
I know what you're going to say. I'm so beautiful, I'm so attractive. How can someone who looks so hot with a weapon in her hand be called ice? Well, I've heard it all before. I'm here to take care of business in the dueling ring. Not to have some slack-jawed, goggled-eyed man slobber all over me. So... You know what? I'm not one for... Now you know why they call...
Yeah, anyways, you get the idea.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
I don't even have lamb chop. This one's turned, I think. Yeah. Yep. Hey, little blue, how are you doing tonight?
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
Well, it's not like you worked all day. I'm alright. I had to work from 10 to 2:30, and then I was hoping to do some podcasts, but those got canceled, which is fine. We'll just do them next week. So I decided to stream on my own channel this time, so yeah. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center
Go to
ring.
bed.
We have a very special presentation.
So
You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan. And in the other
so that puts you somewhere about Germany then, huh?
dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past.
Oh,
and
don't
no
feel
name.
bad.
The mysterious stranger.
Dang, missed. That was easy.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious... But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
Alright. So next up is Gurlon. That's cool. That's good for her. I keep telling her she's just persistent. She'll get there. Should go over there and ask her about her Teespring store.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your
Ah.
eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough.
For now? Okay.
Injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name. The mysterious stranger.
It's what it is.
It's over. The fight
Yep, already hydrated.
over. The mysterious stranger has won. Gurlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him?
Oh, I know.
Or is
I
the
know.
mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Go collect my winnings and then run away.
Run away! Run away!
Alright, let's go see if I can find somebody to heal me. Oh.
Leave me alone. What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendick Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match. I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention. Good luck with that, kid. You're gonna need it.
No, I won't need it. I'll be able to do it. Karth. Seriously? Jeez. I'm gonna save really quick because I know it's around the corner.
You need a lesson on how to treat your associates better. Daddy!
Oh. All right. Run away.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I will not have it said that South Kaforan refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury.
He sounds like a universal healthcare doctor in a foreign country for Americans. I won't be sad that I won't help anybody.
A terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the Rakghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into Rakghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others. There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the
Sith.
patrols they send.
Evil,
into the
evil
Undercity.
people.
If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the Rakghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen. I don't see how anyone can get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a Rakghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity. Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there any... It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
There we go. And back to full health.
On it. It's open. What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a
Yep.
friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic.
I guess I better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet.
That
I had
notification.
to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Alright, give me just a second here. I will be right back. Okay, everybody, I am back. So, there we go. And let's save the game one more time. This game is all about saving, so just make sure you save frequently and often. Alright. So, we're gonna go...
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat gold serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat gold serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away. Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him. I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? And be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik. Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat gold serum, just take it to Zack's in the lower city bounty office.
Yeah, nobody cares about Zack's.
They'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Alright, now here comes the fun part.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Well, that reminds me, I gotta make a cure payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
No, how about not?
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. Really? Don't you know who I am? Wait, I don't even know who I am. Never mind.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters will take me away and kill me. I've warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I didn't.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing. Giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say.
Yep.
Thank you.
Because I'm a nice guy like that.
100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Yeah, you better. Now, why would I do that? Oh, look, there's 50 credits. Oh, look, there's 50 credits. I didn't lose a thing. Alright, so, gotta remember that these game files are 7 and 8, and know which one I saved to last, which isn't hard for me because when I go and look at it, it's going to tell me which one's the most played upon file. So we're gonna save here, and we are going to end it here. I gotta go get some stuff for dinner, figure out what we're doing for dinner, because normally I just order food on Saturdays because pause streaming and me, streaming on other channels. So if you like what you're watching, go ahead and follow. If you're seeing this on YouTube after the fact, great. We're gonna do. I'm gonna keep doing this, and hopefully we will have some fun. You have a good one, everybody, and thank you there, Samazi75, for sticking around and joining with us. And just remember, you have to ask this one simple little question after I mute the PC's audio for you. You have to ask yourself this question.
Who does number 2 work for?